How's it going, everybody? Shinigami here to bring you another One Piece chapter review, and I know this is going to be a fan favorite for so many, mostly because Shakky, aka Shakuyaku, is in this chapter again, and that's always getting the hearts racing. Yeah, I actually put my tooth in, so I actually look fucking normal for once. But we are back, boys and girls. Oh, let me get rid of this shit over here. I don't need no fucking EA, no Spotify. Bada ba boom. Alright, here we go. Alright, so. I'm blanking real quick. Holy shit. Yeah, this chapter is gonna be pretty incredible. For a few things, but we'll get to it when we get to it. I guess it's no better time than ever to just jump right into it now. Alright. One Piece, chapter 1157. The Legendary Bar. Now this is incredible. We finally get some continuation with the goddamn cover story. And as we see here, Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, volume 39. We're already at 39 of these fucking things. Goddamn. We died protecting the village from Kaido, leaving no trace of his body behind. So, obviously he fell into the volcano, right? Some kind of key things to take, some things to take into account here is page 1 in Ulti, made a fucking snowman of Kaido. That's kind of cute. And then, of course, you got Yamato. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of blanking on the names real quick, but, you know, you got the, retainers, one of the retainers of, Odin, sorry. And then one of the, who is this chick again? I want to say she's the chick that was with Haguro, but I can't recall off the top of my head. There's too many fucking things going on that I'm kind of blanking, but you know what? We're not really here for the cover story now, are we? Maybe it'll have some precedence later, but not quite yet. And this is why I need to fucking zoom in. Hold up. There we go. Now I can actually fucking see some shit. Alright, starting from the top. Foot Colony Temple of the International Philanthropy Federation. Wahoo! The Rocks crew in action. This is a ton of loot. Let's haul it all. Nice work. That's everything. Let's book it. Please stop. Please stop that. Please stop that. That money was donated for poor children in need. And you got Big Mom over here, which, again, man, she looks a lot better than she does in the present. But, I mean, that's what happens when your dreams get crushed. You look old and ugly. That sounds so fucked up. Anyways, yeah, that's right. Sorry. Yeah, that's, rah. Yeah, right. If that's true, why hasn't it been turned over? You were gonna keep it, right? Hey, Ochoku? Hey, yeah, I'm gonna say Ochoku. Continuing on. Lower the lift. We're still underground. And then, of course, you got fucking Shiki doing some sly shit. Shut up already. Hey, Shiki. Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about him. And he fucking dropped a goddamn bomb down there. Whoosh. Huh? And then a fucking explosion. This way, the rest of us all get bigger cuts. Suckers. Damn it, these bastards know everything about us. Isn't the army here yet? They're close. They're close, sir. Then we can't let them escape. Yes, sir, Lord. High Priest. Seal the temple. Yeah. These iron bars just sprung up. They're trying to trap us, eh? Sorry, they're trying to trap us, eh? I'll just bust through out of the way. What? And then, all of a sudden, fucking none other than Whitebeard's fucking devil fruit. The quake fruit. The hell? Is this island shaking? No, there's an earthquake. It's gotta be his handiwork. And as we see there, they're just fucking going crazy, like toppling on there. You got Stussy, Big Mom. I'm not gonna remember everybody's fucking name, but you got the Fishman. All just kind of fucking tossing and turning and shit. New Gate. The temple is. Oh! And then all of a sudden we see another cut. Figures it be, you shit. Or you Shiki, sorry. Fucking thinking outside the box. Oh, Kyokun, thank goodness you survived. I was so worried about you. Obviously a fucking lie. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you all doing? Everyone move it. I'm gonna kill your ass. You at least kept the treasure safe, right? Of course. Hey, Rocks, look at the shore. It's the Navy. Voila! New challengers have shown up. Hey, knock it off with the infighting. This ain't the time. We should have been getting ready to ship off. And you got Newgate. The Marines are everywhere. That was so fast. Did someone leak our plans? Screw it. No point prepping to sail now. Get ready to fight, says fucking Rocks. Plunder everything and sink 'em all. In a mere 2 years since their formation, the record of the Rocks crew spoke for itself. 17 documented raids, 76 sunken ships, 14 ports reduced to ash, 5 towns wiped off the map, 1 nation brought to ruin, 3 unprecedented violations of Article 18 of international law, and 25 criminal records quietly erased. Even with the future pirate king Goldie Rogers sailing the sea, it would not be an overstatement to refer to this period as the era of Rocks. And then we get another cutaway from basically Herald's stuff. Inishi in the New World. What are you doing? Leave this place at once, Herald. All non-affiliated nations are considered lawless territories. Don't concern yourselves with humans living here. They have no right. They have no rights. You got Herald just pissed. That's messed up. The world government can't just decree everything like that. Let them go. This country gave aid to Elbaf during our famine out of the kindness of their hearts. They're our friends, our saviors. King Herald, help us. We're not leaving without repaying our debt. Herald, you understand that Elbaf is under consideration for becoming a member nation, correct? Intervening to help us would be one thing, but you'll only hurt your membership bid if you intervene on behalf of the non-affiliated country. And you got someone that looks like Bogard, I believe, the guy that fucking helped out Garp. Bogard, I believe his name is. But obviously this is either a CP9, one of the Cypher Pool agents. So stay out of the way, Herald. You scum! You aren't human! And he's fucking pissed. He fucking shoots this woman, just boom! Obviously, that's gonna piss him off. King Herald! King Herald exposed Elbaf Monarch sinks innocent battleship. Alliance with the government revealed as a ploy. World Economic Journal headlines. So obviously Big News Morgan got a hold of that shit. Voila! You see, that's the government for you. Let's drink at the castle, Herald. And again, we're at Ida's tavern on Elbaf. Don't be dumb. I'm not letting a man with a reputation as bad as yours come into the mainland. Your whole nation should be joining up with me. Come on, Herald, give it up. I can't stand seeing you grovel to the government anymore. Sooner or later, Elbaf will become a member nation of the world government. Did you think shaving your head was a sign of good faith? Is that a cultural thing you got from somewhere? Garp laughed at me too. Garp, that guy hates the top brass. They're a massive organization. Sure, they have corrupt trash in their ranks, but the Navy is a fine army. The average Marines help save people on a day-to-day basis. Some of them already come from Elbaf, like John Giant. If more of our country's warriors followed suit, they could use their boundless strength to really make a difference for our people everywhere. Now that's terrifying. Why don't you talk some sense into him, Ida? I wish I could. If Herald was my son, I'd tell him, you should choose your friends wisely. Hey, don't take shots at me. This is fucking... Obviously, Rocks doesn't like that. Navy HQ. If a giant were to roll over in their sleep, people could get crushed to death. If one just loses their temper, lives could be lost. Do you really think humans can coexist with such creatures? That's the gist of what they told me. They really said all that? Huh? Yep. Let's see. They're fine letting them join the Navy, but that's all, huh? And you got Garp there. Vice Admiral Garp, which he's still a Vice Admiral. Herald is an honest man. He's trying to learn from history and change Elbaf, says Vice Admiral Sengoku. There's rumors he's being scouted by Rocks. If that's true, the Navy might not be able to stand against him. And you got Vice Admiral Otsuru, future Great Staff Officer. And last but not least, Admiral Kong, future Commander-in-Chief. You make good points, but it is what it is. Damn it, we're really stuck between a rock and a hard place. Get it? Because rocks. Still, you can't deny their wild and violent track record. That's exactly the kind of strength I'm after, Kong. Just hurry and make Elbaf a member nation already. If it were up to me, it wouldn't be an issue. And, you know, you got the Navy kind of infighting with that. 42 years ago on Hachinosu. This is huge. This is really huge. This is big news. Shakuyaku has quit as captain of the Kuja pirates. This means there's no chance we'll run into her at sea anymore. And you got a bunch of people just fucking depressed. It can't be. I said sail because I dreamed of being attacked by Shakuyaku Kuja pirates. Damn it. We've wasted our youth. Shakky. Obviously, that's, you know, the best thing to have happen to them, man. What are you up to, Shakky? Says Gloriosa. Do you reckon she quit so she could chase after a man like you did, Gloriosa? Does love always lead to ruin on the Isle of Women? Like you'd know anything about the pains of love. You crank out kids like popcorn, and then right here you got Oven and Katakuri, which is fucking wild that we actually see them. Katakuri kind of looks like a little fucking voodoo doll. Anyway, I honestly can't imagine her getting lovesick. I'd never forgive her if she went after Roger. Of course. Even though, was she? I don't think she was after Rogers. It's always Shakky this and Shakky that. At least you've only got eyes for me, right, Newgate? I've never been in love with you. What did you just say? I'm the popular sensation, Miss Bucking. Ain't that enough? No, I want you. And then I guess he's like, fuck it. No way. Something crazy is happening. What's that? It's the Kuja pirates. Huh? They're coming towards the coast. What? And here we see the Kuja pirates arrive on Hachinosu. In Pirate Island's history, this incident is said to rank amongst the greatest, even with all that was yet to come. The arrival of the world's most beautiful idol caused a commotion in this hive of murderous fiends. I can die happy. It's a goddess. Thanks for the ride, Tritoma. This will do. Yes, ma'am. So basically, Tritoma just dropped off Shakky. So this is Pirate Island. What brings you here, ma'am? This land is too filthy for you. You mustn't go any further. She obviously don't give a shit. Tears blur my vision, yet her light still blinds me. Is she really? Is she real? Or am I dreaming? So pretty. Wait a minute. Are you joining the Rocks crew like Gloriosa? A knockout. What a babe. No, I just want to live here for a while. Obviously, she likes the dangerous life. What? Quitting won't matter to the Marines. They'll always be after me since I was a pirate. So I'm gonna hide out here for a while after with all of you. You'll protect me, right? And obviously they're just like, oh yes, of course we will. This place smells. We'll clean it right up. We'll clean it up right away. I want to open a store. We'll build one for you. Let's grow some flowers for her. Of course they would do that. Hey, what's all the noise? Why are you rats making such a racket? The Rocks crew is back. This is bad. Don't blame her, Captain Rocks. This was our doing. What's she doing here? Obviously, he's just like, what the fuck? The Pirate Island is, the Pirate Island of Hachinosu was abuzz with excitement. Shakky's rip-off bar had finally opened. They say, the wait just to get in would take over a month. Fuck me, dude. That's insane. I'm sorry. Oh, man, fucking got caught up. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you. You'll be my first customers. Would you like a drink? And obviously everybody's just fawning over her. Shakuyaku was like, she's an angel. Shakuyaku was like a flower blooming in a dry wasteland. Her very presence enriched the island. And as we see inside, the inhabitants of Hachinosu came to covet her as a treasure, an irreplaceable crown jewel. Unfortunately, a treasure is always the inevitable target of theft. I just can't open it. I'll give you a hand. This place smells great. And we get a little cut to the room of authority in Marijois. Very well. Relay this to Herald. We shall accept Elbaf's admission into the world government on one condition. The warriors of Elbaf must kill Rocks. And that's what will That's what it will take for Herald to gain admission. And it looks like there is no break next week, so that's good. But yeah, then this fucking thing just crazy as fuck as it is. Woo! Sorry, I know a little bit stuttery there. My bad, guys. My bad. But this is very good and very promising for many reasons. There is going to be an incident again because Shakky ends up with Rayleigh. How the fuck does that happen? Maybe the Roger pirates end up invading or doing something, or maybe it was because of the celestial dragons, you know, targeting Hachinosu. Who knows? But kind of wonder. Obviously, this is not as it's kind of related. But would any of the celestial dragons covet Shakky? You know, if so many people find her just so beautiful, so desirable, could it ever be a possibility that if a celestial were to, you know, gaze upon her beauty, to just be so infatuated with like love, I guess you could say, or just affection, that they took her and then somehow the Roger pirates took her and saved her from the celestial dragons? I don't know. Obviously, though, this is what's going to kind of lead up to what happened to Rocks, right? Was it after the God Valley incident? Because obviously at this point they haven't had the God Valley incident. What leads? Because obviously Rocks considers Herald a friend, right? He's over here visiting Ida's tavern and not causing any commotion other than just trying to get fucking Herald to join him. But with that being said, another key thing is the bartender of Ida's tavern in the present. She's the girl, the young giant girl that you see there with Loki and Hiruden. So might she be able to fill in some of the stuff? Because again, she literally has seen Rocks before. She's seen Herald, you know, kind of what happened with him trying to join the world government. This could all lead to a very, very disastrous standoff between Herald and Rocks, because Herald really wants to join so that way he can kind of build better bridges amongst, you know, the world and all the different communities and countries that exist out there. But Rocks is such a big factor in all this because he's just decimating so many of just so many islands in general, right? I don't know. It's kind of interesting where this flashback is going to lead, and if anything, it is even more insane that Rocks has had such a prominence in the flashbacks for what, about like 4 to 5 chapters now. We've seen him ever since he was introduced, and you first found out that he was Blackbeard's father, and then from there, always trying to get Rogers to join. Sorry, not Rogers. King Herald to join, and then on top of that, you also got the other stuff with before he was the captain of the Rocks Pirates, right? And how he gained and acquired Hachinosu, what made him such a revered pirate, things like that, right? This is such a big build-up, and I can only imagine that the events that take place that end up with Herald basically dying. I think, and I wonder if King Herald can somehow lie that he killed Rocks, and maybe that's one of the things that the Holy Knights were talking about as well, because there's something that they mention in the, obviously it's been a while since we actually were in the present, but you know, they said Herald basically ruined the plans way back then, and maybe one of those things was not killing Rocks, because he does end up attacking God Valley when they're doing their whole fucking celestial dragon hunting game, right, if you would call that. So many things still to take place, and it is confirmed Whitebeard did have the Quake fruit all the way back then, so it's nothing like that wasn't one of the devil fruits that Rocks was talking about when he said in the last chapter that, you know, I need 2 devil fruits, 2 specific ones. Some people heavily speculating is that whatever devil fruit Loki has, which at this point we really don't know. If you could guess all you want, but I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit harder to hit on the nail. But the one that we could probably assume was one of them was the dark fruit, right? The one that Blackbeard has. That one could have been one of the reasons why Blackbeard even went after that fruit, was because of his father's will. Now, obviously, he doesn't know his father from what we can tell, but maybe that because he obviously idolizes Rocks, And so maybe that was something that he heard about, and he was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go after it. And that's gonna be one of the key things that once I have this devil fruit, it'll put all my plans in motion. But I mean, we really don't know now, do we? I mean, I could have sworn hopefully I got the whole thing done. But with that being said, Ace Shinigami signing out. Y'all let me know if you enjoyed this. If not, dislike, comment, whatever. And that'll be it for me. Y'all have a good night, good evening, and good morning. We'll see you next time. Bye.